In 2025, the wealth gap is wider than ever. Did you know that the top 1% of people control 40% of the world's wealth? That's a shocking fact. But here's another. 80% of millionaires today did not inherit their wealth, they created it from nothing. So, what makes them different from the rest of us? It's not luck, and it's not just about working hard. The ultra-rich think, live, learn, teach, and invest in ways that most people never consider. They don't just make money, they build systems that grow wealth over time. These systems are based on habits, mindset, and strategies that keep them ahead, no matter what happens in the world. In this video, we're going to dive into the little-known secrets that the wealthiest people in the world use to stay on top. We'll explore how they think differently, how they learn faster, and how they create legacies that last for generations. Ready to unlock the blueprint of the rich? Stay with me. This could change the way you see success forever. Chapter 1. Born to Win. The secret blueprint of the ultra-rich. When we think of the rich, we often imagine inherited wealth. But did you know that 80% of millionaires are self-made? This means that, while some inherit money, most don't. They inherit something more powerful: mindset. Wealth isn't just about having money, it's about learning how to use what you have effectively. Rich people often grow up surrounded by mentors who guide their decisions early on, and these decisions shape their future. For instance, the average millionaire reads 50 books a year. They don't wait for success, they're intentional about learning. That's why their early years are filled with experiences that build resilience, discipline, and resourcefulness. The key lesson here: wealth begins in the mind, not the bank account. Chapter 2. Living beyond limits. The mindset that breaks barriers. Success isn't just about what you do, but how you think. The rich have a mindset that sees opportunity in every challenge. In fact, 90% of millionaires consider themselves unstoppable when faced with obstacles. They believe that barriers exist to be broken. Take Elon Musk, for example. When he founded SpaceX, people said he was crazy. Yet, he had the belief that he could overcome any limitation. He took risks that others wouldn't. Similarly, many ultra-wealthy people never accept no as a final answer. This isn't about arrogance but about seeing challenges as learning experiences. So, if you want to think like the rich, stop seeing obstacles and start seeing opportunities. Chapter 3. The Wealth Wave. How the rich learn, unlearn, and relearn. One of the most powerful traits of the wealthy is their ability to adapt. While many people resist change, the rich embrace it. Take Warren Buffett. He reads 5 to 6 hours a day to stay ahead. But it's not just about reading books, it's about being willing to unlearn outdated methods. The world is changing fast. In fact, 60% of jobs that exist today didn't even exist 20 years ago. To stay ahead, the rich constantly adapt and grow. They know that the secret to staying relevant is to always be in learning mode. Every setback is seen as a lesson that leads to better decisions in the future. So, learning is a constant cycle, not a one-time event. If you're enjoying this, make sure to subscribe for more insights on how the rich think and live. You'll want to stick around for what's coming next. Chapter 4. Teaching the future. Wealthy minds creating legacy. Creating wealth isn't just about making money. It's about creating a legacy that lasts beyond your lifetime. The rich understand this. They teach their children the value of hard work, wisdom, and decision-making. The average millionaire spends around 10 hours a week mentoring someone, whether it's family, business partners, or employees. They know that passing on knowledge is just as important as accumulating wealth. In fact, the richest families, like the Walton family behind Walmart, often have a multi-generational strategy in place. They don't think about just the next paycheck. They think about their great-grandchildren's future. This mindset shapes the way they plan every investment, every move. By teaching future generations, they ensure their wealth continues to grow, not just in size but in wisdom. Chapter 5. Wealth 2.0. The new rules of how the rich think. The rules of wealth have changed. We're in the age of technology, and the rich are at the forefront. In 2025, The ultra-wealthy will leverage new tech like artificial intelligence and blockchain to create even more opportunities. According to Forbes, 47% of millionaires today made their fortunes through tech. The difference between the wealthy and the average person? They don't fear technology, they use it to their advantage. Take Jeff Bezos, for instance. He turned Amazon from an online bookstore to a global powerhouse by constantly integrating new tech. In today's world, if you're not tech-savvy, you're falling behind. Learning to use tech tools is no longer optional. It's essential for building and sustaining wealth in 2025. Chapter 6. Legacy of the Wealthy. Thinking in generations, not paychecks. The truly rich don't just think about how to make money today. They think about how to make it for their grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Did you know that the average millionaire has at least 4 different streams of income? They build wealth by thinking beyond the paycheck, focusing on long-term investments like real estate, stocks, or business ventures that will continue to pay dividends for years to come. Take the Koch family, owners of Koch Industries, for example. They plan wealth for the next 100 years, not just the next year. Rich people invest with generations in mind, not just short-term profits. This forward-thinking mindset is key to building wealth that isn't just fleeting. It's about setting up systems that will work for your descendants. When you think about wealth in terms of legacy, your mindset shifts. You begin to see wealth building as a marathon, not a sprint. In conclusion, to think, live, learn, and teach like the rich, you need to focus on building a resilient mindset, continuously adapting to change, and creating a legacy for future generations. Wealth is not just about the money, it's about the decisions, strategies, and mindset that drive it. If you adopt these principles today, you'll be well on your way to building not just wealth, but a lasting legacy. Don't forget to subscribe and stay tuned for more tips on living a life of wealth and success.